Peter, wait. This place... it seems to be using our memories against us. We don't know what we'll find inside, or why it's been drawing us here.
Yeah, well, if anything goes wrong, you'll be here to protect me, right? You're not saying anything, and it's super worrying. Gamora, seriously?
Do you recognize this place?
Yeah. This is where my mom... this is where I saw her last.
I don't know what all this means, Peter. But I hope somehow you get your mom back.
Yeah. I hope so too.
She's your family. Your real family. I know how much she means to you.
Mom? Is that you?
Not your mom, right?
Definitely not.
You came for me. After all these... Oh, what are these? They're very shiny.
Hey, over here.
Peter Quill. You're really here. It's been centuries. No, millennia.
How do you know who I am?
We have met. But I was not me. I am called Mantis. Whoa! Thank you. May I borrow that? Your gun. It will only be for a moment.
Yeah, sure.
What?
I have another one.
Thank you.
You're welcome?
It is so wonderful to be free of that tomb. No longer trapped in my own mind. Alone. You are truly the hero the legends foretold. So brave and handsome. Though perhaps not in the classical sense.
What?
Ha! You must have many questions for me. Take your time.
I crossed the entire galaxy because my mom was calling to me, asking me to come find her. Where is she?
She is dead. But your mother, Meredith, she is alive in your memory.
Yeah, that doesn't explain anything.
I have been waiting for you all this time. The moment you touched the forge, I knew you were the Celestial One, that you could free me. So I reached out to you the only way I could, through your memories. The ones most vivid to you. But you must understand, I had no control over them. Yes! You should be proud of freeing me. I no longer have to stare into the infinite crushing darkness. It was so boring.
How could you possibly know how he feels?
I can show you, Angry Lady. Oh, no. Never mind. May I show you? Please, I mean no harm. Watch.
Do it again! Do it again! Come on!
With great pleasure.
Oh, this isn't going to go well.
Oh,
What emotion was that?
I do not believe I should say out loud. Sexual. You see, I am an empath. I can read the emotions of others. It is my duty to help the Celestial One decide the fate of the Forge.
That could really come in handy. Oh, she's got to meet the rest of the group.
Yeah, introduce an emotionally charged being to a group who are emotionally sensitive. Who should we try on first?
I got just the one.
Something supposed to be happening here?
This furry little creature is unfathomably sad.
Hey!
Now he is scared and angry.
Hey, cut it out! What is this, Quill? What's the bug lady doing to me?
Mantis is an empath, Rocket. She can sense your emotions. She's also the one who made us relive our memories.
That was you? We went halfway across the galaxy, got chased by that psycho holla for a party trick?
It is my job to guide the Celestial One.
What the hell does that mean?
The Celestial One?
You messed with our minds. Why?
I am Groot.
She thinks I'm someone called the Celestial One. How about that?
Celestial what?
Why is there only one? And could that one also be me?
Oh, I can explain. Long ago...
Wait. Are you gonna spew some long mumbo-jumbo about where you come from and why I should care?
Yes. Is that a problem?
Remember Thanos? Going on like, now that I got this, I'm gonna roll through the galaxy like a giant turd and blah, blah, blah.
Well, I, for one, want to hear it. All of it.
Then it's time for a nap.
Go ahead, Mantis. Enlighten us.
Of course, Peter Quill. I have communicated only through my feelings for years. It is nice to communicate with my mouth. Eons ago, the Eternity Forge coalesced into existence as a way to balance the life energy of the universe. To create, you must destroy. And to destroy, you must create. But such colossal power cannot be wielded lightly. So I was brought in to ensure that the forge was only wielded by someone deserving, and to help guide the wielder down the right path. But I waited, and waited. Years went by. Many unworthy tried to use the forge. Some even tried to force me to help them. The Kree decided that no culture had matured enough to use the forge with the wisdom required. Eventually, the forge and I were separated, locked away until a time when civilizations could reach the peak of wisdom and maturity. And that is only the beginning.
Well, thanks a lot for that, Pete.
What an interesting and relevant story. Aren't you glad we heard it all, champ?
Someday, Quill, I'm gonna blast you out an airlock.
I have not yet gotten to the most important part.
Kill me.
There is a legend of the Celestial One, the chosen one who shall arrive from the stars to use the Eternity Forge.
This Celestial One. What are they like?
Advanced intellect, emotionally mature, wise being capable of navigating the dark waters of immense power. Someone who can see beyond his own selfish desires to choose for the greater good.
That's... that describes me pretty perfectly. Hey, come on, guys. Hey, knock it off.
It is not funny. Peter is the Celestial One.
Oh, you're so full of crap, lady. If Pete is this celestial what's-it, then why didn't the stupid forge work? Sure, it brought him back, but when we tried to use it again on someone else, it didn't do a damn thing.
Your loss. I can feel it has been with you for some time. The forge is limited right now. It can only restore life to a body that is mostly whole and undeteriorated.
I am Groot.
Ah, that explains Holla's delightful corpse collection.
She'll bring them all back if she gets the forge.
Fantastic. So it's incredibly useful to our worst enemy, but useless to us.
It can be made more useful.
How?
The Celestial One must deliver the forge to the sacred shrine. There you can unlock its true power, or destroy it forever.
And that true power is what?
Returning anyone, from any time period, back to the realm of the living. Lost ones, loved ones, I suppose hated ones too, if you were so inclined, though I do not know why. That seems ill-advised.
Well, let's unlock this thing.
You should know, this power comes with a price.
Saw that coming.
Life energy cannot be made. It must be transferred.
So someone still has to die for the thing to work.
Then let's finish our drinks and go use this thing.
Yes!
Really? Who are you planning to kill?
Well, you're kind of annoying me right now.
Holla wants to use this forge to raise her army. We have to destroy
Not
it.
until my family is returned to me. I am Groot.
Right? Groot says he's on my side. That's 3-1, Gamora. We win.
That is not true. Groot feels the opposite.
I mean... maybe something got lost in translation. Hey, you try understanding I am Groot all the time.
You mistranslated Groot. On purpose. How long have you been doing this?
I just slipped up. This was a one-time thing.
I am Groot.
Okay, a two-time thing.
So, it is a tie then.
2 for using it.
I am Groot.
I'm gonna take a guess. He said 2 for destroying it.
Don't you get what this means? We can bring back anyone that we lost.
At a cost.
Right now, I'm leaning towards using it.
Attaboy.
Look, we can undo things that never should have happened.
Thank you, Peter.
Well, one way or another, this all ends at the shrine. Can you take us there, Mantis?
I have never been, but with your help, I believe I can sense its location. May we have some space to concentrate?
Gladly. If anyone needs me, I'll be emotionally unavailable.
And that's new.
Ha ha ha.
What are you doing?
Helping?
Maybe it is best if you sit still.
Right, of course.
I cannot sense the shrine. There is so much unrest among your crew. Their emotions are overwhelming me. They look to you for guidance. Help them.
Hey there, Groot. Oh. Is that a friend of yours?
I am Groot.
I'll tell you this. We're all gonna be okay. No matter what happens with the Forge.
I am Groot.
Hey, bud, what's up?
Hey, Pete, you know, I just want to say, you've really been there for me lately. Go with me to Half-World. Even when that lugnut nebula turned up, you stuck by your promise.
Yeah? Well?
And now you're gonna get that damn forge to work. Of course, would have taken someone really idiotic to want to destroy the thing. But wait, you were serious about using it, right? You weren't just pulling my leg. I mean, that would be one sick joke.
Come on, Rocket, do I look like an idiot to you?
I am Groot.
Don't answer that. But yes, I was serious about using the Forge. 100%.
That's what I like to hear. Up top.
Yeah, let's bring back the dead. Wow, that sounded a lot creepier out loud.
Hey, P. You know what you...
Well, that's one way to deal with emotions.
I am Groot.
Calm down.
Drax, how are you doing?
I was angry that you did not allow me to guard Nebula.
But that...
But now, I am hopeful. The Forge can bring my family back, if you choose to use it.
Well,
So I must trust you would not take away my chance to reunite with my wife and daughter, even though you did not behave in a trustworthy manner.
Huh?
You used that antenna woman's powers without permission. It was wrong of you to do that. Rocket was clearly angered by what that woman said about his emotions.
Come on, it wasn't that bad. Was it?
Our feelings are our own. They belong to us alone.
Yeah, I probably shouldn't have done it. I'm sorry. Bad taste on my part.
I am glad you are so apologetic, though I do not understand how your mistake could taste badly. Her ability to see into our emotions, it must be difficult. I would not wish to know the pain of others as well as my own. Thank you for checking in on me, Peter. You may leave now.
Fine.
Fine!
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 Hey, are you okay? The hell was that?
I tried to say everything I could think of. I thought maybe if I asked her to stick around for a while. Ugh. She won't hear it. Not from me. She'll barely even look at me.
So don't give up on her. Family is always worth it.
I know, I'm really trying. But I just can't find the right words with her. But maybe if we had more time, I could try talking to her again when she's calmed down. Give her some space without losing her altogether.
Well, they say time heals all wounds.
Who's they?
I have no idea.
Maybe I can get her to hang around. Just maybe not right now. Think she needs some alone time.
Hey, Nebula. Yeah, hey, it's me, Peter Quill, but, yeah, but you know that. You mind if I sit? Cool, yeah, this is really... How's the arm?
That's for forcing me to give you the cipher.
Well, at least your arm's okay. I guess.
Yes, it's not bad. Doubt Gamora would say the same. Speaking of my dear sister, bet you got an earful. What'd she say about me? That I'm a waste of space. That I deserve everything I've been through.
Actually, she told me how good it was between the two of you. I mean, at least before it all went sideways.
Yeah. There were a lot of good times. But they didn't last very long. I bet she forgot to mention how she ruined our family. How she destroyed my life.
Yeah, but that's not how it looked to me.
What do you mean?
When we were in the temple, I saw Gamora's memory of your last mission.
Oh, yeah? What did you see?
She saved your life from that Kree general dude. I mean, he would have killed you if Gamora hadn't stepped in.
No, he wouldn't have. You have no idea what really happened that day. And neither does Gamora. Not all of it, at least.
Then show me.
Now, please take my hand.
If this kills me, I'm going to kick your ass.